This is Level Up Success Podcast with Neth and Truth.
Hey, what up, everybody? This is LUS, Level Up
Success Podcast.
Yeah, this is our first episode, so we're gonna be trying to do a little bit intro so people could get to know about us. This is and what we're gonna be all about. So tell me what's up, Nate.
All right, cool. So my name is Nate. And basically, I have Cello here that he's been he's been on the podcast. He's been on the podcast world for a while, right? And he's always been talking to me about experimenting with with a podcast show. I just never had nothing to really talk about. And like at some point in time, like after 3 years, right?
Yeah, being a while, yeah.
After 3 years, I'm like, you know what? There is something that I'm interested in talking about, and it's mainly about basically, leveling up. We are people who are our mindset is in a path of where we just want to create wealth for ourselves. Not only wealth with money, but wealth with just being happy and not having to be so stressed. Like, we do live in a world where stress is all around us, right?
Yeah.
Especially out here in New York, where everything is so high, right?
Yeah, with inflation, everything's going up, and it's crazy. So that's one of the few things that we plan to talk about in the future. So. So like he said, Nate said, I've done a couple of podcasts. I'm kind of experienced, but not that much. But we're trying to bring something new to you guys. So the same way that's one of the things we try to do and try to talk about many topics by step by step.
So basically, the first thing that we want to engage on is the mindset, right? Because you can't achieve anything without having the proper mindset, right? So we'll be talking about a bit of that, as far as getting yourself in the proper mindset. And we do plan to have some guests coming in. They're gonna share their experience on what it is that they're doing, and also I'm more into knowing what is their mindset, what drives somebody to do certain things, right? And to achieve something, because from that, then I'll attract, or a person will attract that in me, if that makes sense.
No, it does make sense, because when you came up with that idea, I started thinking of other stuff that I could also do, that I could, let's say, give out my knowledge, or my so-called knowledge of what I know, because at the end of the day, everybody has some type of knowledge of their own things. So
that is so true.
So for me, I would think that ain't nobody dumb in the world. I mean, everybody got skill of their own way. You just gotta find it. But that's one of the reasons I wanted to have different guests every week they could talk about the skill and how we could show you guys the skill that we know, and hopefully be able to help you guys.
No, definitely. So like I said, I'm excited about it. Bit nervous. My first podcast.
No, we're doing it good. So
So one of the things, as far as me, right? One of the things that I am gonna work on is I do need to work on my health, right? As you can see, I'm a bit of a plus size gentleman. And it's something that I've always struggled with, right? I've lost weight at some points, and then I gain it back, and different things just happen. I get distracted with work, but I feel that it's something that it's a journey that I decided that I wanted to take, and and we're gonna be going together, because you guys will see me changing some routines. One thing that we did talk about is how important it is to have coaching, right? Us in this community, we seem to lack wanting to get coached, right?
Yeah, it seems like if you talk about coach, you need some type of help. I mean, like you cannot do it by yourself. And sometimes when you being coached, you be encouraged to doing the best. So it that's different mindset how people think about it too. So that's one thing we need to we hopefully could talk about in the future episode and let you know how.
Yeah, definitely. And like, not no. If you really think about it, not everybody becomes successful by themselves. Like you need some type of guidance or help. And I just feel like it's something that's not talked about enough, where that people understand that you don't become successful by yourself. You always have some type of influence. Always you have some type of influence. So this is something that I wanna make sure that everybody understands that things ain't done by yourself. You do always have some type of help, whether it's coaching, whether you have a mentor. So these are things that we are gonna learn about, and this is what we're gonna do in this podcast. I mean, that's basically the point of this podcast. We are gonna talk about other stuff,
So current events like the Will Smith smack, but that's another thing.
Yeah, hey, man, that will. There's a lot. There's a lot with that Will Smith smack, man. That's. Yeah, man, and Chris Rock ended up winning on that one, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Man.
I mean, I got my respect for him because he's holding up for our culture. That's one thing I also would like to talk about this podcast. How we gotta show, we gotta represent ourselves better in our culture. I feel like what Will Smith did, but they did not make our culture look bad. When I say culture, like black and brown people, because I remember like 6 years ago, I think, or 2016, we. Black and brown people boycott the Oscar because there wasn't enough people of color. And now that we have enough people of color, this situation happens. So it just stuff like that. We gotta be careful. Us as a culture, we gotta be careful how we act because there's other people from other culture they like it where we put ourselves down. So that one thing I will also have to focus that us we gotta help each other as a culture. And like he said about having a group, help each other. There's no I team, so we always need somebody to get our teams to succeed. And
I want to let you guys know, as of right now, we both are certified average Joes, right?
Average. We try to make it.
So, I want us to grow together, right? We want to create something where people could see how it is that we grow step by step, right? Like sometimes I look at certain podcasts, I see people who are already successful, and they're talking about their success. I would like to get under the grit and iron, like just start from fresh, and you guys see whether like whether we grow, which we're gonna grow. I mean, I'm already determined that's where we're gonna head at. Because we already had the proper mindset. But you guys get to experience that and see little by little how much we're growing, right? I mean,
no, that's how it is. Like with everything, you need experience. The only way to grow is to gain experience. Like with me, I got with music, and I see people that could sing, that could rap, or when they go have experience, I could see it. You could be like the best rapper or singer in the world, but if you look at that experience, it's still gonna show. It will, and not even with music, but anything in life, you need experience, coach, and we also got, like I say, show off our culture. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and you need the will. You need the the want to. You have to like want it.
You're gonna have to.
If it don't start from you wanting it, then it'll just become pointless, like a job, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like a job that you don't want, right? Because some people do jobs that they love, and so that's basically where I'm trying to get at, So, but yeah, man, we definitely gonna keep you guys up to date. And anything else you want to share?
Oh no, maybe we should talk about this before. We should talk about funny clips too, man. Yo, I be acting sometimes a little bit stupid, but no, I just want to have fun. Like we're gonna talk about serious stuff, but we're gonna have fun too. Don't be thinking this is just gonna be just straight lecture And how do I mean? We all gonna talk about step by step of how we gonna do things, but we also gonna have fun because you cannot just be all about. You gotta be focused, but it cannot be all about working hard and not having fun.
Yeah, no.
Am I making sense?
No,
Right
no,
there?
no. You definitely gotta have fun with it. I mean, it goes to what I just said as far as the job, and it gotta be a fun job. You know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah, because there be mad people working same job, they hate it but still doing it because I guess I mean
we live in a society that they teach us how to get a job, and that's basically what it is. Like, we get taught how to get a job.
yeah, and so follow rules. Like do we never get taught how to create our own business. But just do your job right and hopefully you might get promoted. And from my experience, I went to school, got my degree, and most of the time I got a good job. The people who used to be my supervisor used to be family member of the owner. Like, it's crazy. Like I work with people that make more money than me. They have no degree, but they know somebody. It's who you know. So
Yep, it's about who you know, and that's basically it. So another thing I want to share about what we're gonna do in this podcast. We are gonna have people who are inspiring to do better. So since they're inspiring to do better, then it's gonna inspire us to become better people. We want to have a network of people who just wanna have a success in their life, right? Success, whether it's financial success,
Yeah.
whether it's mental success, which is very important, right?
yeah, it is.
And it's just, I just want to have, I want to be in a place where it's wrong with positivity, right? People are positive and just want to do good things in their life, and I know that we could find that here in South Bronx,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's mad successful people for the Bronx. Look at Jenny for the Bronx.
yeah, there you go, there you go.
I mean, JC from Queens, but from New York.
Well, from Brooklyn now.
Fat Yo from the Bronx. I'm trying to, maybe I should do somebody for every bar, like Harlem, like Wu-Tang for Staten Island. Harlem, it will be Cameron Mays. Who else? I mean, that's success. You just gotta have the right team, and you gotta be willing to work hard for it. Not even work hard, work smart for it.
Yeah, yup.
I always say though,
You beat me to it, man.
work smart, not hard, smart. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta work. Definitely work smart. We're in that era where there's so much available to us. We just have to want it, right? Which is, like I said, we're gonna have people coming in, and they're gonna talk about what they see as success to them, and anything that's success to them, like if we could implement it, then it'll work. You know what I mean? Like that's basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And hopefully, like I say, hopefully in the future I'll be able to help. Like, my thing is music, but I could talk about fixing stuff in the house. One thing I love doing it on the side, the hobby, is like fixing stuff, building stuff. So we could talk about that, or I could talk about real estate. That's
Yeah.
another thing. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the expert. I'm like he said, we are average Joe, but we could talk about experience or what I heard about how we could do this step by step. Or like one other thing, since I already own property, most of the thing people ask me, the first thing that people ask me, what should I do? I always tell them to go to open houses. So, and then I tell them not step. So that's the thing we want to focus on. Talking about our experience, giving out guides step by step from the average person, and let's see how it work out. Because I
man.
want to see like the before and after our success, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's basically it, man. I mean, like I said, we some average Joes who we trying to make it out here. You know what I'm saying? So, so I did already invite somebody who is going to be he's into the crypto world.
Nice.
Yeah. So like he's gonna share his success. Where is he? Where does he want to be? Like in the future, which I mean, I guess it's a good topic to talk about. I mean, like where do you feel like Cello you want to be at a year from now, 3 years from now and 5 years from now?
Okay, I don't know about next year, but like in 10 years, then I just want to retire. I want to be like one of the few people that could retire in their 40 or 50s. So if I could retire, I don't want to be. That's another thing. Like I say, a lot of people got the mindset of retiring at 65, 63. Why? If you have the option to retire, even in your 30, if you have the option, why wouldn't you do it? That doesn't even make sense. So we try to change your mindset to think better. Like we program to work hard to 65 and follow rules. I mean, you gotta follow rules, but just follow other people and not start your own business. So I mean, there's so many things that our culture, our custom, like we raised to. That it's hard. I feel like we get trained as a young kids to do just to work and not start your own business. There's so many people starting their own business and being successful. Is it easy? No. It's gonna be. You're gonna have maybe it's gonna be complicated. Yes, but it's gonna be better off. And if you do work hard, it's gonna be successful at the end of the day. We gotta find a way to level up and be successful. Like our show.
There you go. But yeah, man, just to add to what you're saying, it gets pretty bad as far as wanting to retire at 65. Like it stems from even like your parents.
Yeah.
Right? Because the system it lets our parents know like that, we have to go to school. We have to get a good job, union if possible.
Yeah.
Like get all these benefits. Now you're set and made. But, if you want to start a business, then, at some point, some parents are going to be scared, or concerned that, you're not going to have all these benefits that you only, if you own your own business or like a small business, right?
Yeah.
So it's an issue that we have in the society, and we want to contribute on helping to fix that however we can. As if it's a small percentage,
or make people aware too. That's the thing. But
yeah, make people aware. But it does start with us. I know we do have to give out an example. So,
and that's our plan. Pretty much, that's our plan. But
yeah. So as far as me, like a year from now, what I wanna achieve, I just wanna be let's say a healthy weight, right? From here, a year from now, I want to be in a healthy weight. And 3 years from now, I want to be able to have multiple business. Rather it's just having a one or two different diverse ways to of having a business. I want to have more than one way to make money.
Yeah.
And 10 years from now, man, I want to be retired, man. Like,
yeah, I told you,
I ain't trying to work. I mean, well, I could do this podcast if it becomes fun, because it is a fun podcast here.
You know what? That should be our next focus. I want you guys to watch us to retire 10 years. So maybe I should think to have like for next year. Hopefully, we're gonna grow as a podcast. I'm gonna be working on my own YouTube channel too. Yeah, I already started, but believe me, this stuff. That's a good thing about life. There's always good thing to do and to be successful. You just gotta find your niche. That's the right word, niche. Your thing that you're good at, and just go for it, because there's many ways to make money and to succeed. Like I say, it might be a struggle at first, but once you beat that struggle, it should be. It's gonna be easy. So,
let me ask you a question, man. Like now that we're in the subject, like because like I do watch a couple of podcasts, and sometimes, like when I see these podcasts, like the type of money that you need to make to be successful. In your opinion, do you ever think about like how much money do you feel that you need for you to be successful? And to be more specific, stages on like how you should be economically.
Yes and no. People hate when I say yes and no because it's all a mindset. Like You don't need to. Some people, once you got enough people listening to you and you help somebody else, that could be enough for success. But for other people, it could be how much money you make, and that could be a success. For me, if I feel like I help people and I'm making money as a bonus, I will be a success. Now, if I could become rich, I'm not gonna argue about that either.
Hey, you know.
No, but yeah, I feel like one of the reasons I want to do my YouTube, like I was saying, because I work on music, I would like to teach people and I would like to show them because I feel like, from my experience, I see people that teach, but they don't teach you everything because I don't know, they're scared that the people they teaching might get better than you, I guess. I had that experience, especially the type of job I used to work because I'm a technician. I work with other technicians, they want to teach me because they're scared that I might learn more than them and take their job. And that shit never makes sense to me because at one time I had to train somebody who was brand new, thinking no shit about what I'm doing. And I was teaching him everything that I know on that first week or first day. Because if you scared that everything, if you teaching what you know to somebody else might make you look bad, then you don't really know that much. That's why I feel like, why would you be scared to teach other people? Because at the end of the day, you're going to know in the future if you might need that person help too.
Yeah.
So, but that part, I think we should have an episode about that. Why are people scared to teach what they know? Because there's a lot of people like that. And that part I never understood. That's man weird because, like I say, I work with other people that think you want to teach me shit because they're scared that I'm going to take the job. But
that's the reason right there is because people are they're afraid, like, you know, that you're working, you're taking someone else's money. Like let me go, like, as far as me, right? I work in the retail market, right? I'm a manager of a store, and you know, like, my job is to train you know, the new employees on how to, you know, make a sale. So the way I teach, you know, like I you know, I have one person who already knows what they're doing, and then I have another person on, you know, like on probation, let's just say.
yeah.
And I have them learn the trade. Now, once they learn how to, you know, like sell, now it's time for them to sell. Now, what I see is sometimes that, you know, like once I train them, both parties become competition to each other. But what I do is I make it a fun competition. Hey, look, if we make if this location makes like 7 sales a day, let's say for instance, let's turn it into 9, and this is how, you know. So I do that now. I do understand, like, sometimes, you know, like, I would put, let's say I wouldn't be available.
Yeah.
Then the person who has knowledge is teaching the person who doesn't have knowledge. And, you know, I've seen, you know, I don't see it now, thankfully. You know, I think I got a little bit better at my job. But I would see, you know, like, they would, you know, like, they would try not to teach them as much.
Yeah.
You know, just so that they don't get the knowledge, because then it'll take money from them, because it's, you know, it's commission based. Probably should have mentioned that.
I feel that's the point. Like, I mean, I could be wrong. You could correct me, but I feel like if you're scared to teach what you know, maybe you don't know as much as you think. That's from my point of view. But I know there's people that think differently from me, and that's okay. But when the shoe was on the other side, where I had to train somebody, I made sure they know everything. Even though it was the other way around. It was people they want to teach me, but I mean, that's life. You just gotta work with it. But I guess
it is part of an issue with our society. I mean,
yes.
You know, the thought of you know, like, you grow together, right? Like, you got to think about the team rather than thinking about your individual success. When you think too much about the individual success, guess what? You just became successful individually, alone. You don't have support. Guess what happens? You know, even Elon Musk, the richest guy in the world, like, he has a staff that's working with him. He can't build the cars by himself. You know, so, you know, he needs a support. Everybody needs some type of support. Everybody needs to play a role in society, and you know, like, we just want to be successful at the end of the day.
Yeah,
that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
But
But
having
yeah.
a good team around you is really important, to be honest.
Yeah.
I see that I read a lot of bio and famous people, who, especially rich people. The main thing they have in common, they were determined. They wouldn't give up. But another thing they also had in common, they had a team behind them that believe in them. And they want to succeed with them too. So you gotta be determined and believe in yourself. But you also it does also help if you have a good team that also think the same way as you. So yeah, I guess another way to say it, just be around the right people that want to be successful because I seen it back in the days. There's a group of people. There's always one negative. Like I don't know who I listened to. I saw this interview of this guy who was successful. He said he had a group of friends, but there was always one that was always negative, and he had to just kick him out because he was putting the whole group down. So just make sure you're around people that got the same belief as you and that wants to see as you.
Yeah, man. And friendly competition is not bad either.
It's not.
You know, if you have people who are willing to push you to become better, that's healthy as well. It's just the people who are, you know, who you see are not, they don't even have aspirations to become better, a better version of themselves. You know, like me myself, you know, like I did have to cut in some ties because, you know, I'm not successful or anything yet, but you know, like I have to you know, like I want to be around people who got what I want, basically, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about material stuff. I'm talking about like happiness, abundance, you know, like you know, sure about the path that they want to take. You know what I mean? So that,
Yeah, they want to. There's people that stay in a group and they don't even think about the future. Like if you're gonna be with a group of people, they kind of have the same aspiration as you to succeed, and that's always.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the same thing. I stopped time with some people that was. It was freaking negative. I knew somebody for many years, and I just stopped because he would put any. I could be depressed or something bad happened to me. He
Yeah.
will make it about that himself, or like that too. But I don't know. I never felt like he wanted to see either.
Yeah.
And he always had issue, and most of the time when he complained, it's most of the time but it was his fault too. But I don't know. It's like you gotta. It sucks. You gotta eliminate people that are so negative because you cannot have negative people around you.
No, and it's just facts, man. I mean that's just, it's just how it is, man. I mean you are who's around your environment.
Yeah.
You know, you know, someone I don't know who it was. Somebody who, like famous said, you know, you want me to tell you who you are? Let me see your friends.
Yeah.
You know, like so I seen that quite. I promise. I'll get that. And
No, I heard it too.
yeah.
Like it's yeah. You gotta be around the right people to succeed. I mean, I guess that's the main. Like we said, gotta be determined to be somebody and be with the right team that think the same way. Like the whole team needs to think the same way that we're gonna succeed. We're gonna be in a better place. And hopefully we could encourage you guys who's listening to us to do the same because we all need some type of encouragement. I need encouragement sometimes. So
Yeah, man, we definitely need that, man. You know. All right, man. So yeah, man. I mean, this was exciting. You know, but like I said, I started a bit nervous, but like, you know, like now we kind of got East.
no, I've done 2 podcasts and I was kind of nervous too. I'm not even gonna lie. Nah, but this is just gonna be a little intro. I know this is gonna be a little bit short, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to guys see what's up, what type of people we are and what type of thing we want to show you guys, and hopefully you like it.
All right, guys. So thank you for listening to us. This is the LUS podcast.
Level up success.
There you go. And I mean, we'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you up next time. So peace. Oh, peace. I would say wrong, but
Deuces.
peace.
All right.
All right.